Well guys, we're back out here at the field. Figured come out here and do a little bit of walking. I've only got a couple of hours to walk really quick, so I got this one spot over this direction that I want to go and check out. But as you can see, we've gotten a pretty good amount of rain over the last couple of days, but we'll get back to you if we find anything. Well guys, that really didn't take too long. I actually just got to my spot here that I was trying to get to, and I'm sure you guys can pretty much imagine what it was like walking through this field to get to here. But I just started coming down so that I could start making my first pass, and I believe I've got my first point here. Haven't pulled it out yet, but figured we'd not too bad. It actually looks like there might be just a little bit, possibly. Actually, no. That point is all there. That ear just is not as long as the other one. Not too bad. Barely got started and we've already got a piece. So we'll keep looking and we'll get back to you. Guys, I've been walking for a little while and haven't really been finding too much. A couple of little flakes here and there. But I just walked up on a piece of something buried down here in the dirt, and I'm not even sure if this is going to be a piece or not, but figured since I wasn't finding much, we'd get a little live action going here. And it just looks like a big old chunk of Onondaga. So we'll keep looking. Hopefully we can find some more points for you guys. We'll get back to you. Well guys, I just unearthed my next little piece. Unfortunately, I didn't get me actually pulling it up out of the ground on camera, but there's a little mound area over there where I found quite a few pieces, and that's where I found the first piece earlier. And there's kind of like this mound area here, and I've never found anything on it, and I've just been absolutely baffled that I haven't. And I believe I finally found my first piece. I just flipped this thing up out of the ground because I just thought it was a little chunk. But, yeah, it looks like a base off of a piece, you know. Got some pretty good flaking on this side, and then on this side, you know, it's a little bit rougher, but it's got both ears there. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the tip, but we'll walk this spot a little bit more and see if we can't find anything else, and we'll get back to you if we do. So I find this kind of funny that, you know, I've walked this mound probably 7 or 8 times and have never found a single piece of anything. No little flakes, chips, nothing. And I do believe I have just walked up onto my next piece. I don't know if you guys can see it down there. And get the camera to focus in here. Now, I've not yet pulled this up out of the ground. You're seeing it as I found it. But it's definitely a worked piece, and we're gonna get her pulled out of there and see what we got. And it looks like a flake that they took off of a point while they were making it or something, but we'll keep looking here really quick because, like I said, you know, all of a sudden I'm finding pieces on here, and I've been finding little flakes and chips all over the place, so we'll get back to you if we find anything else. Well guys, that didn't take too long. Literally went over about probably 2 more passes, and I just came up on this piece here. I don't know if this is just some type of a scraper or just a flake, but it's definitely got some working flakes around it. And I think that might have been a chunk possibly off of a preform or some type of a scraper. But I'll definitely get this one home and get it cleaned up and get a closer look at it. But definitely starting to find some stuff here, so we'll keep looking really quick. I gotta hurry up because actually, I just had a page go over my phone that we got some tornado warnings. So I probably won't be spending too much more time out of here. But if I find something before I leave, I'll get back to you. Well guys, I just walked up on the next piece, and this one looks like it's got a pretty good tip to it. We'll get down here, we'll get this out and see what we got. Oh yeah, I hope the base is all there on this one. And it is. Oh, that's an absolute gorgeous point right there. It's got both ears, the tip. Nice. Well, we're gonna look a little bit longer, and then we're gonna get out of here. We'll get back to you. Well guys, let's go through and we'll do a quick little cleanup here. I'm not sure how good this is turning out. The lighting's kind of bad right now, but found this little piece here. Unfortunately, the end broke on it. And we found this one here. It amazes me how they would make these things so lopsided sometimes. But I guess when you're doing it for survival, you know, you don't really have time to go into detail on what you're doing. You're just trying to make a piece that can be flung at an animal and get you something to eat. But this is probably the best piece we found today. And we found this one here too, which was, I'm thinking, probably part of a biface that got broken. But and then there's that little flake that kind of made me think it was something. But I just wanted to take the time to go through and thank everybody that's been watching my channel, and for some of you who've been subscribing, I truly appreciate it. It would be nice if a few others would kind of take a little bit of time, just, you know, write a few words, let me know how I'm doing, anything that I can work on to make it better. And yeah, I mean, the only way I get better is if you guys comment, let me know how I'm doing. So I hope to hear from more of you. But I just wanted to say thanks, and we'll be back the next time.